when we last left off, I've just left Atlantica, driven by warp drive to Agrabah, equipped the crab claw, and the spoils from Atlantica, and ready to move on. We're ready to move on to the next world. There's battle level 6 and battle level 7. The stars represent, technically, according to the manual or whatever, they represent the heartless presence, I suppose, is what they said. And the less stars there are, the less challenging the world. And so you're technically just supposed to go... Like, I could totally go here, but I'll just go to the next one. So we'll drive there. I want to avoid that black hole. I think what the black holes do, if I remember correctly, is they send you between the circuits, as I'm calling them. So there's, you know, the Deep Jungle, Wonderland, Traverse Town circuit, and then there's the Agrabah, Atlantica, Monstro circuit. And I think they just send you between them. But why would I ever use them when I could just warp drive? And it's funny, I've spent time on this ship, but it's still terrible. Crazy thing, as far as my opinion goes about this game, is the best gummy ship cannon, I guess they're calling it. Like the auto shoot lasers that I'm firing, not these, not those, but these. The best one is the level 1 one that just shoots one shot straight ahead. Because level 2 is this spread shot on the bottom, and then level 3 is this oversized, like, rocket. And it's very slow traveling. It's not great. So we've made it to Halloween Town. Oh boy, this sure is a spooky place. I'll bet the people here are scary looking too. Don't worry, we look spooky too. 10 out of 10 voice acting. So the cool thing about Halloween Town is they customize the character models with like themed clothes. So Donald's like a little mummy. And I believe... he doesn't, characters don't like me going behind them for first person, but yeah, he's midsection's just a hole. And then Goofy's like Patchwork / Frankenstein with a cute little nose. Let's kill them. They seem impervious. gonna try to do this. You should use glide to do this, but I'll only try a couple times. But you can get these items a little early. No. Well, alright.
And now, allow me to introduce the Master of Terrors, the King of Nightmares, Jack Skellington! Bravo, Jack! Bravo! Those ghosts will be a big hit at this year's Halloween!
Thank you. But their movement still needs work. It's not scary enough. I want to strike bone-chilling terror. I'm going to consult the doctor.
Then I'll go attend to the decorations.
Fun fact, I've never seen this movie. But I feel like this is a very underrated character. Yes. So these are little heartless puppets without hearts, I guess. I'm not crazy familiar with this world, to be honest. Huh, the new Keyblade even has its own tap sound. So there's a trick you can do here. You ring this a couple times. It gives you an elixir. Neat. Refill on items. Alright. And we're gonna go see the doctor.
Don't understand. Maybe the guidance system was damaged in the explosion.
Nonsense. My devices are always perfect.
Oh, I've got it! Why, of course. The Heartless need a heart. Doctor, do you think we can add a heart to that device?
Certainly. A heart's not all that complicated. Let's get to work.
To make a heart, first take a container with a lock.
We need the key to this thing first.
My, that was amazing! And you are...
Sora!
Well done, Sora. I'd like you to be a part of this year's Halloween.
What's this Heartless doing here?
Oh, the Heartless came to town just recently. What's frustrating is I can't get them to dance with me. So, the doctor and I are trying to improve the guidance system. He's quite a genius. Okay, Doctor, let's continue. The ingredients for a heart. Pulse. Emotion.
Terror.
Fear. Hope and despair. Mix them all together, and we have a heart.
Maybe we're missing some ingredients. Let's try adding memory. Sally? Sally! Good for nothing girl. Don't know why I bothered creating her. Sally's got the memory we need. See if you can track her down.
No problem. Sora, would you like to come along?
Sure.
Choice of putting a tertiary party member from a different world into our group. This time it'll be Jack Skellington. I realized just now I didn't put Ariel into the party ever, which is kind of bad because she's cool. So I'll put Jack in for this part of the world, and I'll replace him with Goofy for now. Problem with that is I'm going to have to customize his behavior, regular attacks, frequently. So yeah, you can tell from his panel, by the way, he's a damage dealer purely. He does not have the ability to, like, Goofy will show shield techniques or support actions. He doesn't even have those. But let's take a look at his abilities. He's got Applause. It's like an attack. This is basically fire. This is Blizzard. This is Thunder. I think this is Gravity. MP Rage, when he takes damage, gain Magic. He'll give the party more money and HP balls. That's always good. And he has Summon Plus. So that's a pretty good combo. He's like a worse Donald. Jeez, second chance is 5 in this game. Okay. Alright. No, I wonder where people nap forever. So one thing about this game is...
Jack! Jack! We have a major crisis! The Heartless are completely out of control! We can't stop them!
Maybe our experiment triggered something. Everything will be fine, Mayor. You have nothing to worry about.
Okay. So actually I can use the mayor here to demonstrate this. But one of the things about this game as far as talking to characters is they'll always speak to you from their base position, and they'll respond to you based on your position against them. So, like, he's facing straight on, right? So if I approach him from here, he'll talk to me. But when I approach him from the side, you see, I mean, the dialogue box starts immediately there, but sometimes it won't, and the character will have to commit to the turn to face you, like to be face-to-face before the dialogue usually starts. And then when it finishes, they'll turn back to their base position. So it's always best to just kind of go right in front of their face, so you don't, if you're going to talk to them multiple times, so you're not waiting for that animation. Now these ones are real. So a question that has been asked is there a Heartless specific to each world? Yes. I'm almost positive of that. In this one, we will see the Gargoyle. The most notable exception, not exception, but like biggest, change is obviously Atlantica, where every enemy's underwater, so they're all different because they don't resemble any ground monsters. Oh yeah, one more thing that I think is really cool about this world is every Heartless designed in this world is plushy almost, if that makes sense. Or like they Their design makes them look like they're made out of like felt, as you can see there on the right, the shadow. And I'll take a pause at a shadow on another world to compare, but you know, it's more granulated and filmy, like a felt puppet. Kind of cool.
This is it.
But yes, there's usually a specific Heartless on, or a new Heartless on each world.
See ya.
Here!
Deep freeze. Here. Thunder. Thunder.
So Thunder was upgraded in our last episode, so it's now probably better than Blizzard, so I'll probably be using it a lot more.
Zero, have you seen Sally anywhere?
Is something wrong, Jack?
No, everything's going great. We're going to have the best Halloween ever. All we need now is your memory.
Memory? You mean this?
Hilarious, a forget-me-not
Jack,
flower.
I have a bad feeling about this. Why don't you try something else? There's still time.
Nothing could beat what I've got planned. Once we give the Heartless a heart, they'll dance just as I envision it. Trust me, you're going to love it.
I've never talked to her after I got the thing, so I've never heard her say that. Neat. Zero will disappear if you get too close.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I sure did. Oh,
Gosh, you really are stupid. Isn't it obvious? Tell Oogie Boogie.
Now, if you're thinking the voice for Shock sounds awfully familiar, you're correct. That is the same voice actor for Lil from the Rugrats.
That bonehead Jack is really making a heart. I'll be jiggered. That works for me. Ooh, when I get my hands on that... Well, I've got no hands, but I'm still gonna nab that heart and control the Heartless.
So we gotta go talk to the mayor now, and that's Oogie Boogie. Probably my favorite designed boss in this game. And as I was talking about last episode with the animation and sound design of each Keyblade, Crab Claw, obviously, you know, Atlantica, so if I could ever hit anything, you can see it gives little bubbles, like water bubbles. Neat.
Jack! See ya! Deep freeze! Deep freeze! Here!
Sora!
Thank you.
Thunder! Thunder! Ha! Take that! This is it!
That is another reason why Sonic is kind of trash. It doesn't work well with the ledges.
See ya!
So we got some AP. So I'm gonna turn on Strike Grade just to show it off, and I'm gonna turn off Sonic Blade, and I'll put on Ripple Drive for a little bit. Is it percent based? No, I think this is a fixed, so it just will be that. And I thought the mirror was here, but oh no, the mirror is somewhere else. I know where the mirror is. So this is Strike Grade.
Take that!
And it is...
Come on!
That's Ripple Drive. That attack animation will be seen again in Kingdom Hearts 2. It does more damage if you're like a mage, because it's based on MP max. And so it's permanent, and it will replace your base finisher, but it still competes with 30% of stun impact.
Come on!
So it'll either be that finisher or stun impact. Though I don't believe Ripple Drive applies... Yeah, it does not apply to aerial combos, it's just ground-based combos. That's enough of Ripple Drive for now. It's really good for an AoE though, because it covers... That circle you're seeing is an actual damage circle, and it damages everything inside of it. So here's the... This is a very weird, and I feel experimental minigame that they tried. Ghosts rise from these tombstones. Check the tombstones in the order the ghosts appear. If you get it wrong, you're in for a surprise. I've never gotten this wrong, so let's get this wrong and see what happens. He just says do it again, alright? Oh. There we go. And the surprise is a jack-in-the-box because it explodes and surprises you. Alright, so we'll return that to the doctor and see if he has any more trivial tasks for us to complete.
There you go. This time it's sure to work.
Alright, so we chase after the children now.
catch them.
Zero! After them, quick!
So here's the gargoyle, which is what was being asked earlier, the unique enemy for this world. Again, this will show up in the Coliseum later.
See ya.
Another quick look at the felt quality.
See ya. Fire. Fire. Deep freeze. Here.
So I'm gonna go to a save point because I'm already bored of Jack. He's not bad, it's just there's so many better. Goofy's just better currently, and a lot of the other world characters, specific characters, are just better than him. My opinion. Alright. Oh, and real quick, Jack's, again, another no weapon, like Ariel. Technically, I think he's using his fists or claws or whatever.
Deep freeze. Thunder. Deep freeze.
Now, it's important to note when you go ahead and become a magical boy that can wield a key, you must shout the name of every spell as you cast it, or the effectiveness goes down dramatically.
Here. Deep freeze.
This is strike rate.
This is it.
It doesn't even hit that. It's such trash.
Take that. Take that. Deep freeze. Deep freeze. Deep freeze.
So, mage building like I did and versus
Thunder. Thunder.
this world's actually really easy to farm real quick, I should say, because almost every enemy drops the MP balls. Is the torch not here? No, I have to go through here. Mage builds are strong on clearing waves and leveling up, but they don't do as well against bosses because of their resistance to magic. Ugh, these
Deep
things.
freeze.
Huh, they drop money. They give a lot of experience, but one thing to note about them is though their experience is locked. Like it'll always be 96, it will never scale with the level. Like we fought these in Agrabah and it was still 96. And later in the game there's enemies that are dropping like 150 or whatever. So it doesn't scale against that. So that's a shortcut platform. You can ride this. It only triggers when you're on top of it, and it'll take you back right there. And this door, I don't remember. And you can also play with the pumpkins, if I remember. They act as like bombs. And there's a white trinity, but we don't have white trinity. Yeah, here's one.
Come on.
Yeah, and they act as bombs like that. So when you look at this, it unfurls the tip, and you can cross it. So we're heading to Oogie Boogie's Manor. I don't know if they call it manor or mansion, doesn't matter, same thing.
Give me strength.
because why not? So Genie, I believe, does thunder, gravity, and a physical type attack with the little bolts that he shoots.
Take that! Thunder!
The other thing is your attack power is actually increased while you have certain summons.
Come on!
Some summons take your attack and like their attack is now your attack. Simba's also that. Genie's the best example. I can tell him to do Showtime, and while he's doing that, I can be attacking physically and using magic. This, I believe, is a shortcut back to the previous, like the Hilltop Hill or whatever it's called. Oh, I didn't mean to fall.
Thunder!
Flare G is like an engine, I think. So let's see if I can get this. Oh. So I think you're not supposed to land there, but you can. There's another way you can get this later, but I want it now. Alright, try one more time. That's enough.
Thunder! Thunder!
Thank you. Developer oversight made it so that they didn't add a line for Sora receiving an item. When you give Goofy, when Donald or you give Goofy a potion, for example, he'll go, "Thanks, pal," or something like that. But when Sora receives a like item from Donald or Goofy, he doesn't say anything. Just you know, it's rude, and he can do better. Yeah. Meteor G is another gummy weapon. Anything that has G in it, like Dash G, is also a weapon. I'll have to come back to this world to get that chest.
I knew Oogie Boogie was behind this.